Guys, I am the world's most disciplined poker player. This is Ted Hickman from Mr. Bad Beat. I'm here with a hand from the 10K Challenge, and for those of you who don't know about the 10K Challenge, it's where I take $187 in my sports betting account and run it into $10,000. I'll show you strategy along the way, as well as every bad beat that I take. And let me tell you what, I run worse than a three-legged dog in a horse race. That's how bad I run. This particular hand is on day 4 of the 10K Challenge. I hadn't got a chance to post it yet, but here it is. So as always, I always over-deliver. So as well as showing you a bad beat, I'm also going to show you how to play aces. And let's begin. So I'm going to slow this way down so that it doesn't go too fast so that you guys can follow along at home. So I'm on the big blind, and, you know, I get dealt my cards, and I see pocket rockets. You got to be pretty happy when you see pocket rockets. You're 80-20 against any other pair, and you're a favorite against any other hand. A huge favorite, more than a 4-to-1 favorite. So the guy on the button has been fairly aggressive, Big Reg 84. So my plan is here to min-raise, commit him, and so he'll shove. Now, surprisingly, he calls with Queen 6. Now, it doesn't matter what the flop is, I'm going all in because he only has 5-10 behind. I'm all in. He calls. This is a great spot for me, no matter what. And drum roll. The turn is a 6, and he gets 2 pair and ends up winning the hand. Now, people say to me, they ask me, Ted, how do you not throw your chair across the room? And I'll tell you how. I played this hand fantastically. I got maximum value on his Queen 6. He tried to give me his stack with Queen 6. I am happy about that. Losing with aces, 80-20 favorite there. He has 5 outs. I'm an 80-20 favorite. That's Mr. Variance's problem. That's that guy in the corner that has the hood over his head that looks like death with the long saber, and he's ready to stab it into me. But I'll tell you what, I have a secret to beat Variance, and that's in one of my other tips, but it's bankroll management. The biggest tip that can save you thousands in bankroll management is, again, it's on MrBadBeat.com. Look for it. The biggest tip that will save you thousands, literally. And as always, I over-deliver, so here's your extra tip. With aces, you always want to get maximum value. If this happens to you, I want you to know when you have aces in this spot and you see that he has Queen 6, the first thing you should do is know that there are 3 possible outcomes. The first outcome is that you're going to win. The second outcome is that you're going to lose. And the third outcome is that the power is going to go off and you won't know what. But if you think about life in those terms, that there are 3 outcomes, then you can expect all of those outcomes. And I also recommend 3 short, deep breaths during this process. It'll keep you calm. It'll keep you from tilting. This hand was no big deal. I went on to go a lot deeper in this tournament. So it's not a big deal to lose with aces. In fact, it's going to happen about 20% of the time in that spot. It probably happens to me about 60% of the time because, again, I run super, super bad. So, again, I hope you enjoyed my tips. As always, like, comment, and share below. And I will see you at the tables. This is Ted Hickman, the world's most disciplined player, signing off.